Friday, May 2nd, and they reprinted Fetchlands in Play booster boxes. If you'll recall from my collector booster box game for Tarkir Dragonstorm, I commented that I wasn't sure if Fetchlands actually appear in the regular Play booster packs, and it turns out they do, and I want to see just how many of them are in a booster box. So it's kind of like we're doing a classic booster box game, only I'm going to be on camera guessing prices and commenting on my thoughts about the set, other ideas that popped to mind, and also searching for Fetchlands. Because they reprinted Fetchlands and they're not making a big deal about it. Is that weird? It feels like people are excited about everything but the Fetchlands, or maybe that's just my circle. I don't know. Nonetheless, it's the pseudo Tarkir Dragonstorm booster box game, and we're looking for $120. That's right, booster boxes are going for $120 despite containing fewer booster packs than ever. Will we get there? Will we get Fetchlands? Will I get my guesses of prices way off? Let's find out. And remember, the booster box game is just that, a game. The best way to get the decks that you want to play is to buy the singles you need. And if your local game store does not have the singles or accessories that you need, you can always go to Card Kingdom, sponsor of this channel, to see if they have what you're looking for. Honestly, cardkingdom.com has likely got what you need, whether it's singles, packs, accessories, or just great prices on Commander decks. If you go by my affiliate link to www.cardkingdom.com/TCC, I've put together a landing page of my favorite deck boxes and accessories, great deals on things like Commander decks and other items that I love. Browse, peruse, and pick up what you're looking for, and when you use my affiliate link at cardkingdom.com/TCC, you'll be helping the channel out when you do. All right, the classic booster box game returns, though not quite, because I'm sitting here talking. I don't think I've ever done this style when going through a regular booster box, so that should be interesting, but it's going to be different in another way because these play boosters have only, how many? What is it, 30? We're down to 30 packs. They keep making less and less, fewer and fewer packs per box. Also, as of the recording of this video, as far as I can tell, there are no uncommons worth $2 or more, so we are doing just the spice. And we're gonna open up these booster packs and try and get $120. And we don't need to see the commons. Here, just for this one, prove it to me, editor, prove it to them, editor. Well, obviously this is nothing. This is nothing. This is nothing. This is why we don't go through these. This is why you buy singles. Also, why you play Pauper. Seriously, play Pauper. What a great format. Build a tier 1 deck that never rotates for like $40. But here we are in the uncommons. This isn't even worth $1. This isn't even worth $1. This isn't even worth $1. Maybe one of them was worth $1, but none were worth $2. So we're gonna go through each of these packs, and we're gonna start right here. Lotus Light Dancers. This isn't even worth $1. Unfortunately, well, it's maybe it's a $1.13. How about that? A $1.13. $1.13. Oh, wow, okay. This is also gonna be interesting to see just how many rares you get in your packs. Clarion Conqueror. 80 cents. Skirmish Rhino Foil, ooh, 50 cents. If you did not see our awesome Shuffle Up and Play with Martin Musa, Nicole Tipple, and Paul Cheon, Oops All Rhinos was one of the decks played in that episode, linked here, what have you. All right, and then obviously there's no value here. We won't go over it in the future, but we're showing it here because it's pack 1. So that's pack 1 of what, 30? Let's see how fast we go through it. We're looking for Fetchlands. They reprinted Fetchlands, and I don't know, maybe it's just me. People didn't seem to really, that was not the thing people cared about. It's just very interesting, whoops, to me, that this was the case. Let's go right on through all of that. Well, look at that, fast. Right to our Ambling Storm Shell, 48 cents, right? And our Foil Constrictor Sage, 48 cents, right? And our basic land. Yeah, so wow. People don't understand me when I say buy singles. I love opening packs, and I think it's fun. Ooh, what's that right there? Zoom in real quick, editor. Zoom in. There's something spicy in here. This is a spicy pack. I like opening packs. I like gambling. It's fun, right? Okay, we got our Dinger Island Dragon. All right, here we go. Here's the rare. It's our Naga Flesh Crafter. Less than $1. And what do we get? Ooh, Karu Goldkeeper in foil. This is not money. This is not value. This is, I don't know, $1.25. Show me $1.25. And Bloodfell Caves. I gotta be careful I don't accidentally go through a Fetchland, because now we don't have iconic art. So when I say buy singles, I'm all about opening packs. I'm all about drafting. I'm all about having fun. But I get asked the question by many Magic the Gathering players many times. Oh, there we go. Death begets life. The mythics are the only real value in here. Let's say that's a solid $5, right? That's got to be a $5 card. It pays for the pack. That's my guess. I get so many questions, and they say, hey, I've just started playing Magic. What's the best set to buy right now? Because I want to put a commander deck together. I want to put a standard deck together. I want to, do this or that. And that's what the answer is for, is just buy the singles you need for the deck you want to play. If you want to have fun gambling, have fun gambling. If you want to have fun drafting, especially have fun drafting, this set is a hot draft set. Super fun. This card, let's say $2.89. But that's what that comes from, is that overwhelmingly the best use of your money is just to buy the singles that you need for the decks you want to play. And if you want to have fun playing a game like we do here, then go for it. People get so angry at me about that. People will yell at me on the internet a lot. Anyway, Stadium Headliner. Okay, this is a great card. This is definitely like 438. 435, somewhere in that range. Very nice, right? I'm not even gonna bother on these. Show the price, editor, but listen, if it's not a rare or a mythic, I'm even in foil, I don't care. Editor will pop up the price if it's worth anything, or you yell at me in the comments. If you go back and watch the first booster box games, they were Tarkir, I think. I think it was the first packs I opened were Born of the Gods, which led into... Whoa! Oh, snap! Show me $40! It's Ugin! It's Ugin! We got Ugin! There we go, $40 Ugin! Followed by definitely not $40. All right. That is the first... Is that the first time my $4 picks were probably way off? Holy moly. Very cool. Very, very cool. Love it. There was this event they did, and I think it was Fate Reforged, where you went in and played at your local game store, and they had these special packs you got for playing, and they were alternate art versions of cards. And just that by itself, back in those days, was really cool. It was rare, but the big thing was there was an alternate art Ugin in it, and it was just show the just cross dissolve to it right here, all across. Big show it, editor. It's the coolest card. I went in to play at every one of those events. I didn't get it. My wife went in to play at one of those events, just one, and she cracked it. And she actually gave it to me as a present. Or I stole it from her. I might have stolen it from her. After 25 years of being together, you can steal the other person's Magic cards. All right, Kishla Village. Very cool. Definitely these lands are $5, right? All of them, the island is obviously 10 or 12, but the Kishla Village is $5. And Rugged Highlands, nope. Oh, I have this belief about art, and I feel that it would be nice if there was less of it, because I like knowing what a card is by the art. And it's just, I get that now everybody can really customize their decks, but I really liked it when you just saw card art and knew what the card was. Herd, Heirloom, $8, right? This $8. Show me $8. Cruel truth is that it probably wasn't $8. Ooh. Why aren't these in the collector boosters? This one I said, ooh. Show me what this is going for on TCG Player Editor. I hate to make you look it up. I'm sure it says like $5, right? Or something like that. No one's buying these, or very few people. I don't think I could sell this. Maybe I'll try. I really wish at the very least those were in collector boosters and more tokens were in play boosters. I wish that they could get the coalition now, that if a card creates a token, that token is in the pack instead of the ad card maybe, or something like that. See, Bloodfell Caves, I thought for a second, but no fetches so far. I think it's like one fetch land to every other box is the ratio. Have they actually published the numbers on it? If they have, editor, you can make a little note right underneath this. Nature's Rhythm! $10 card, right? Nature's Rhythm, $10. Show me $10. Thunder of Unity, beautiful art. I think this is only about $3 though. And then the Rescue Leopard, we're not even gonna bother. So we might get 0 in here. I thought the best bet, and people were disagreeing with me in the comments, but maybe I'll prove it in a future booster box game. I thought the best bet for your money were the Zendikar Rising collector booster boxes. Those would have like 5 or 6 fetch lands in them. Foils, full arts, all that good stuff. Definitely only about $2.50. And yeah, not much. For the promise of these, I just missed draft boosters for the most part. We did a really good video. I wish it had gotten more attention. I complain about Spider-Man and it goes semi-viral. Like, I was almost a little embarrassed by how many views that Spider-Man video got. Link there. I think it was legitimate. People saying to me that it was not like that I was just complaining about whatever. I think it's a valid complaint, and I've got some more on that later. But we did this other video, and they're both videos that Jessie Robkin, our writer, she doesn't write every video. She certainly didn't write this video, but she writes like more of the technical videos for sure. She writes about, a majority of videos these days. And it's a really good comparison that she would write that video, but also we did a video where we dug in deep into how have play boosters affected the game. And it was a fantastic look at what has happened now that draft boosters are gone to draft, and what has happened now that draft boosters are gone to sealed. And it hit with very little fanfare. Nobody said this is really insightful, really good analysis. It wasn't posted to Reddit. Nobody really it's just like, yeah, whatever. And it's like, this was a really researched, in-depth look at the effect of the game itself, these changes to packs. And then Jessie came to me, and usually the Tolarian Winds videos are all written by me. Usually the anything that is commentary is written by me. Anything that is pack openings is me. About half of the Is It Worth It to Buys are me. Ooh, Mardu Siegebreaker. I think that's got to be a solid, that's a good card. That's $6, right? Show me $6. And so sometimes when I'm doing a commentary, I will come to Jessie and I'll say, hey, I want to explain why this is so bad. Can you help me in this one section talk about what this does to competitive Magic? And she'll write sections like that too. But the commentary is almost always me. And she comes to me and she says, oh my God, I'm so pissed off about the Spider-Man disconnect. And I think that's definitely this is $5. And she's never done that. And I said, oh yeah, what's up with that? And she talked to me about it. And I said, do you want to write a Tolarian Winds on it? No. I tell a lie. She said to me, can I write a Tolarian Winds on it? It was all, she was like, I really want to write this. And I'm like, yeah, do it. And that video's got whatever enormous amount. Voice of Victory, there we go. That is definitely, what, $750? Show me $750. And, we're at 500,000 views or whatever by now. We're damn near close to it. No Fetchlands. Both videos were good in their own way, but it does feel bad when the one that you really pour into about the game, you know, we talked about the tiers and the brackets. I hope it doesn't sound like I'm griping. Ooh, there's something spicy in there. Because, you know, we do 3 videos a week, too. But it is a weird feeling what people want to see. Okay, I'm saying $5 on all these lands here. I think they're there. We're about to get, what is it? Okay. So it's hard to tell by that. Is this our new Snappy? Is this new Snappy in foil? No, it's the Laseed Prowler. Unfortunately, I don't think this is more than about $350, right? Even in foil? Maybe it's up there. Maybe that's up there. I don't think so, though. And by the way, I've been getting a lot of grief. You know, Jesse's been writing for the channel for a long time now, like several years, and we've just been talking, I think, a little more verbally about it. A lot of people are like, oh, it's really lazy you have a writer like this. It's like, no, I have a writer to enable me to provide a much better quality of video for, you know, the first, what are we at, like 8 years of the channel. 100% of everything was written by me, but you know what? I hit the limit of my knowledge. You could have me look at new cards and say what I think my picks for Modern are, or you could have someone who's a freaking highly skilled, highly competent Magic player like Jesse take a look at the new set and write up that commentary and offer you those picks. And that's why I went with a writer and such. And if you think that anyone from Jon Stewart to John Oliver to any other person presenting on television doesn't have a team of writers, but the thing is that, I just skipped right ahead. Okay, good. What is that? Okay, can we guess just from that? Oh, is it the Mox? No, it's a Marsh Flats. Oh, we did it. I should have, because of the symbol. I should have known because of the symbol. Oh, I fail. All right. What is a Marsh Flats worth? Show me $20. Show me $20. Beautiful. What is it, like in there with the uncommons? It is? Oh dear. All right, well hopefully I haven't skipped through any. I didn't skip through any. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. And then that is $1. That is not even $1. All right. It's a tool is what I'm trying to say. Not that Jessie is a tool, she's very talented, but it's the ability for me to offer to you content at a higher level and to be able to offer better quality of content. Sure, when I was deep into Pauper, I was writing about the decks I was playing, but there comes a point where having a skilled professional help you on the scripts that are not within your wheelhouse anymore allows you to deliver a higher quality video. And I'm really proud of that. You know, I'm really proud of the stuff that we do. Ooh, Clarion Conqueror. I don't think this is more than $325 though. I don't have a lot of faith in this set, in case you hadn't noticed. I think the real value is in the mythics and some of the alt arts and stuff, and then Fetchlands. So we got one Fetchland in the box. We're probably not getting another. And by the way, I am involved in the writing process. If you don't think that I am sitting down with Jesse every week talking about what are we working on this week, what are our scripts, what are our ideas, we review them, I give notes, I give direction, I say we want to do this. It's a collaborative effort. That's not to take away from her, nor to pump up myself, but to say that I am still Tellurian Community College. I'm just saying, all right, I would love to talk about, for example, we were speaking about Pauper. I love Pauper. Pauper's a format I dig. And I go, we have unbanned High Tide. I want to talk about this. Let's talk about this. And so I begin talking about it with Jesse. And then we are going to form the outline and basis of a script. She's going to write it. I'm going to review it. We're going to collaborate on it. It's a beautiful process. It makes me really frustrated that, again, I feel that videos of ours sometimes get dismissed when we've got such high quality expertise behind so many of the scripts. This is the worst video. This is me rambling and bitching and moaning about things here. I can't believe anyone watches it except for pulls such as Dracogenesis, the rooftop storm of dragons. Let's go. $12, right? $12 winning commander with this. $12. Definitely a $12 card. We are nowhere near $120, even with Ugin, even with the Fetchland. We're halfway there. We're at like $75 maybe. So it's a little more than halfway. That's it. We've got 3 packs left. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is I'm proud of the content that we do. I'm proud of the fact that it isn't just me, you know, rambling off my ignorant picks anymore, but working with a skilled professional to develop some of, not all of our scripts. Not everything is written by Jesse. That's a great card. Let's say that's probably what? It's a $7 card. But yeah, and the vision is still largely mine. I'm still the one saying this is what we're doing these weeks. This is how we're doing it. So it's really weird hearing people just be like, oh, what's the point? Well, the information is there. It's still presented by me. I don't know. I feel defensive about all this stuff. You know, it gets to you sometimes. It does get to you. Ooh, Perenation. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a hexproof counter on it. Unfortunately, out of the mythics, I think we'll be lucky if this is like $375, right? Little tough to pull off. But yeah, so just remember that next time you're seeing some of our more technical videos, that it's not just the prof doing dumb blind guesses like we do here with the booster box games, but rather a skilled professional having to conform to my ridiculous demands. Warden of the Grove, $3. Whoa, I love the art on this one. The Flamehold Grappler, also $3? And nothing for Sultai Devotee. Oh, is that there we go, Full Art Island. I always say these should be $2, but it's probably not. Show me $2. All right, last pack. I would love it if we got a second Fetchland to show that you could get 2 Fetchlands in a box, but I still think your best bet for value for Fetchlands are those Zendikar Rising collector booster boxes that there were. We're gonna go all the way through this here. Our rare is Revival of the Ancestors. $4? $4 is a good card. Devoted Duelist. Rugged Highlands. There we go. Well, this is the money that we got. A couple other spicy things. My guess is we did not get $120. My guess is we got $90, right? My best guess is that we got $90. How is it that booster packs have fewer packs in them, yet cost more? The answer, as my friend Spice 8 Rack tells me, is capitalism. It's probably true. Show me $90! Woo! We almost got there. I sure wish these boxes were just a little bit less expensive, because then we would have made it. We sure were close. But close or no, the booster box game is just that, a game. It's meant for fun, and if you're looking for more fun, check out the latest episodes of Shuffle Up and Play. We've got Allie Beardsley, Jesse Robkin, and the one and only Spice 8 Rack playing Commander, and also, I go to Absolute Commander Hell with Aaron Hansen, Cosmonaut Marcus, and Sam, aka Ristic Studies. Both of those are a few hours of great Magic the Gathering fun, linked here if you click the I or whatever, or in this video's description. And whether you try and have fun playing the booster box game at home, which you shouldn't, you should just buy singles, but whatever it is you buy, when you do buy Magic the Gathering products and accessories, when it is reasonable to do so, try and spend that money at your local game store. You're supporting your Magic the Gathering community when you do. If your local game store doesn't have what you're looking for, sure, you can visit my affiliate link at cardkingdom.com/TCC, but don't go there first. Go to your local game store, and again, don't pay outrageous markups. Don't pay them here, don't pay them anywhere, but if you see good value and it's at your local game store, that's where you want to spend your money first and foremost. And then, if they don't have what you're looking for, you might as well browse online, and you can do so at my affiliate link. Either way, you're supporting your Magic the Gathering community when you do.
Next time on Shuffle Up and Play.
Welcome to Shuffle Up and Play. Today, it's our fan episode. We have brought fans out to play with us today, and I'm so excited, especially because I've brought out my biggest fan, Voxy. You just love Tolarian Community College. Try looking a little excited to be here.
The daggers in her eyes.
This is how Brian Kibler feels all the time. Big dragon, this is so cool. Yeah, like flip my card.
That is exactly what Brian Kibler sounds like. I've met him.
Sounds like.
I'm gonna swing.
Yeah, we all know where it's coming.
We're the problem.
Yeah. If I eat the other two, are they just gone?
Ass is not a swear.
Yes, it is!
No, it isn't.
Do you want a hug?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come.
People are mean to me on the internet.
It's an O2.